Like now you have the Yankees, right? They were 3-4 since our last episode. They went 1-2 versus Detroit after back-to-back series wins versus the Astros and the Blue Jays. We were on cloud 9, 1-2 versus Detroit. Then we went 2-1 versus Boston. Lost our opener to Minnesota. They're currently winning 9-1 right now in the third inning over Minnesota. But they are 83-67. They're 5-5 in their last 10. 5 games back at Toronto, so that dream sounds like it could be dead. But the Yankees do have a light schedule. They play Baltimore twice. So 6 games versus them, 3 versus the White Sox, 3 versus the Twins. It's not really that bad right now. Like they could, if they had any chance to make it up, this is the type of stretch you would want. They're 1 game up on Boston. That's going to come down to the wire. They are 1.5 up on Houston for that third wild card. So that's still really tight, but I would rather be in the Yankee spot than, Boston, who has to play, Houston and Toronto, or Houston, who's still worrying about the division. They might miss the playoffs. The Yankees have a soft stretch to end it. All they need to do is win the games that they need to win, and they'll be fine. Judge is heating up. Stanton and Bellinger have cooled off a bit, but, October changes people. October Stanton is a thing. It's been a thing for a while. Bellinger has played well. Judge, we need to see do it, but
I was going to say Judge, I don't think has had very good Octobers.
Well, Judge is – I think Judge might be top 15 all-time in postseason home runs. Let me double-check that.
What?
In postseason home runs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Judge is pretty high up there. It's Manny Ramirez leads it. I am looking for the home runs. So you have Manny at 1. Jose Altuve is at 2. It'd be kind of crazy if Jose Altuve became the all-time postseason career home run leader.
With an
Manny's got
asterisk
29. Manny's got 29. Altuve's got 27. Schwarber's got 21. Bregman at 19. Stanton is at 18. And Judge is, I think, right there with Stanton.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like you ask most people if Judge is good in October, and I feel like most people,
of course, they would say
wouldn't.
No.
They're not. I don't think he may have the stats there, but I guess I don't. The eye test.
Right.
Are you pretty solid with the Yankees that they're going to make the playoffs, and you're just wondering where they're gonna fall?
I'm not, just because our bullpen is a mess and our pitching has not lived up to its potential. Injuries to Cole and things like that, where guys are just rounding in. Schlittler's a rookie. Rodon and Fried have had their ups and downs. I'm fine running them out. The Yankees, their postseason rotation was Fried, Rodon, Schlittler, Heel Schlittler, whichever way you want to do it. I'm not going to complain. I think that's a fine rotation. You're getting Cole back next year. You're going to be in the conversation next year. So I'm not worried about this being our one and only shot. But it's concerning with how the bullpen has played. Luke Weaver was a dog last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now he's given up 12 runs in his last 11 outings. He's struggling. Doval's struggling. Bednar is the only one that's been nails. And, it's concerning when you can't trust more than one person in your bullpen.
I don't know how that feels.
We'll see how it goes, because usually guys turn it on in October. It happens to every team, every championship caliber team. Guys that are not playing well, they turn it up. Whether that's Volpe going on a run, or Caballero, or Jazz, or Wells, or, the bullpen. Maybe Schlittler turns into an October monster as a rookie. We'll have to wait and find out.